Shalom, shalom. I want to start by giving all praises to the Lord Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakadash. My name is Brother Napak from the Camp Prophets in Babylon down here in Tampa Bay, Florida. And I want to give double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and rule well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect and the ones listening in. And I want to get into this into a lesson on Esau, the devil. All right, because really the basics, man. Because when you first come into this truth, you learn about Esau and Jacob, all right, and you understand that history. You get comfortable, with being able to teach that history because this particular this particular story in the Bible, is it has affected the whole future throughout. So this is a one of the basic topics. Just going back to the basics. But this was a post that GMS Yasharala, he had posted a few pictures with this. So I'm get my own few scriptures, but I'm also read the scriptures that he had put in this in these posts. The first post, it says Genesis 25 verse 25, which goes into Esau and Jacob. It says what the world say the devil looked like, which is on the left hand side, and then what the Bible say the devil looks like, which is on the right hand side, and that's who Esau is. Esau, the devil who the Bible speaks of. All right. This next one, it says Revelations 12:9. He deceived the world. He deceived the whole world. If Satan was this easy to spot, would he have as many people fooled by him? All right, so this devil have deceived the whole world, man. All right, through his media, through his technology, through all these different things. These devils have, playing around with history, changing the history up. He has deceived the whole world. All right, to make him look like an angel of light. All right. And that's another thing. It says, if Satan was this easy to spot, would he have as many people fooled by him? So if the devil was this easy to spot, would this many people really be deceived? All right, because everybody knows that's the devil. But nobody knows who the devil really is. So these devils are playing. These devils are wise, man. All right, and they're playing with the minds of the mass, the minds of the minds of the people that live in this world. But next one says Jacob and Esau, Genesis 25 verse 23, which Jacob was, what you will call a so-called black man in this day and age. And there's Esau. Esau is what you would call a so-called white man in this day and age. It says I'm gonna just get out the whole Genesis on my own. Genesis 25, bring that out on my own. But this last post says, read the Bible. All right, that the Most High himself called them a nation, red in the Bible, not white, red all over. All right, it says other names used is Edom, Edomites, Edomia, Edomians, red dragon, eagle, the wicked, Rome/Grecians, the beast, serpent / the devil. All praises to the Most High. So this is how you spot the devil, who the devil is. This is the devil according to the scriptures. All right. You got the carnal devil, which is Esau, Edom. And the spirit, Satan and the spirit. All right, which is the Lord's left-hand angel. But to get straight into it, I'm going straight to Genesis 25, and think I will start at. I'm gonna start at verse 21. Actually, verse 20. This is Genesis 25 and verse 20. It says, Isaac was 40 years old when he took Rebekah to wife, the daughter of Bethuel, the Syrian of Padanaram. Salakia, if I said that wrong. It says the sister of Laban, the Syrian. It says, and Isaac entreated the Lord for his wife because she was barren. All right. So Isaac had entreated, prayed unto the Lord, asked the Lord, for his wife because she was barren. She was able to have kids. It says, and the Lord was entreated of him, and Rebekah, his wife, conceived. All right. So the Lord was entreated of him, and the Lord had gave Rebekah kids. All right. She was able to conceive and become pregnant. Now, it says verse 22, and the children struggled together within her, and she said, if it be so, why am I this? And she went to inquire of the Lord. So these children were struggling together within her. So it was what you would call twins. They were born at the same time. But they were struggling within her womb. So she would ask the Lord, if it be so, if you bless me with children, if you bless me with children, why is these children struggling inside me? Why am I thus? When she went to inquire of the Lord, and it says, and the Lord said unto her, two nations are in thy womb, and two manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels, and the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. All right, so there's two different nations in her womb. Two manner of people that are separated from her bowels. All right, and it said that one people shall be stronger than the other. All right, so there's a division inside her stomach. All right, two nations going against each other. All right, it says, and the elder shall serve the younger. It says, and when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. All right, so when her days was to be delivered, there were twins in her womb. All right, and now it's going to describe these twins. All right, well, mainly just one of them, because one looks like everybody else, and another, it looks strange. It says, and the first came out red all over like an hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. All right, so the first came out red all over like a hairy garment. All right, and when you see Esau today, actually, just to go back to this picture right here, this devil's red and he's hairy all over. There you go. So like my screen recording was interrupted, but as I was saying, these devils, they're very hairy. They're red. When you slap an Edomite, their whole face turn red, or when they get mad, their whole face turn red. I had just witnessed that the other day at work. You had Jake arguing with this Edomite man, and the Edomite, you could tell he was a little scared. He was a little shaken up because Jake big, man. All right, and his whole face, he was angry, and he started turning red. He got a little bald head and a beard, and he was really angry, so he started turning red. You ever seen he looked like the character Popeye off the old cartoon. Popeye would get red, and his top of his head would be red and shit. That's how his head was, and that's how he was. He was very red. So that's how you know who Esau Edom is today in the scriptures, because it just describes them. All right, and it describes them more throughout the scriptures, but it says verse 26. After that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob. And Isaac was 80 old when she bare them. All right, so notice how they didn't really describe Jacob because Jacob looked as everyone else did. But it says Jacob's hand was on the heel of Esau's. All right, after Esau came, so Esau is the older brother. All right. Now, I remind you, up here it says the elder shall serve the younger. All right. So Esau came out first. All right. So he's the elder. Now the younger brother is Jacob, which is you know he's from the tribe of Judah. What Jacob is what you would call so-called black man in this day and age. So it says and Isaac was 80 old when she bare them. And the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field. So just like today, Esau like hunting, Esau like going out camping, eating raw meat and all these other different things. That's Esau in the whole, man. They love doing those things. But it says, and Jacob was a plain man dwelling in tents. And Jacob was a plain man dwelling in tents. Jacob was just chilling, man. He wasn't doing too much, just being, just simple. All right, dwelling in tents, just bobbing, bro. And that's just really how Jake is now. All right, Jake, you're not really seeing Jake really do too much. All right, all the hunting, going out there and shooting deer and junk. Jake just be chilling, bro. But that's how you can tell who Jacob is and who Esau is in today's age. Is going back here to Genesis 25 verse 25 or 20 on down. All right, so another scripture that was brought out in this post right here says I'm just gonna get in the Bible. So 2 Ezra 6 and verse 8, because I can't even read that, man. All I can read is the chapter. It's so small. 2 Ezra 6 and verse 8, it says, and he said, this is 2 Ezra chapter 6 and verse 8. Actually, I'm gonna start at verse 7. It says, then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times, or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? So when is going to be the end times, when this kingdom going to be translated, the beginning of the end of Esau's rule and beginning of Jake ruling. It said, and he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. All right, so from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau was born, Jacob's hand held the heel of Esau. So when it was talking about that back in Genesis, it was saying how Jacob was holding onto the heel of Esau's, and that was symbolic, man. Showing that actually it says right here. It says verse 9, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So Esau came out first, and Jacob was holding on to the heel of Esau. All right, and that just was symbolizing how Esau was going to rule the world, and it's going to be the end of it, end of his world, end of his rulership, end of his kingdom. But Jacob is going to be the beginning of that rulership that follows after Esau Edom, because the Lord is the one that giveth that rulership. All right, so the Lord gave Esau this rulership first, or gave him this rulership now, where he's in the ruling seat. All right, but the Lord's going to end that, and he's going to have it where Jacob's going to take over. All right, Jacob's going to take over, and the Lord's going to put his people in that ruling seat. All right, so that also shows how, shows or proves that this kingdom is going to end, and Jacob's going to be the one ruling, that we're going to be the one ruling, being that ruling seat. Because right now you got Esau that's ruling this kingdom. They're the ones that's in the high seats right now that control everything in this kingdom. All right, and all we can really do, all Jake is really doing is serving the oppressor still in this day and age, because the, the work that Jake do, most Jake, the work that they do is mainly building up Esau's kingdom. Is helping Esau's kingdom grow. Is helping Esau's kingdom prosper. All right, because we're serving Esau right now. All right, but when we become into that rulership, Esau is gonna all the work that Esau is gonna do, gonna help build the kingdom that's to come for us. All right, help build the kingdom for our help build our kingdom for it to prosper. Building our buildings, our streets, our all that, man, because they're gonna be serving us. All right, we're not gonna have to lift a finger at all. All right, and we don't have the power to just let everything be built. But now we're going to want these devils to build it for us, to see how it feels, show them how it feels. All right, to have somebody over your neck ready to persecute or execute you right then and there while you're in a hot laboring sun, and these devils get sunburns and stuff. So, hey man, they're going to be very, very red in that day. All right, they're going to be real red in that day, man. All right, now I want to get Job 9:24. This is Job chapter 9. This is verse 24. It says, "And the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?" All right. So the earth has been given into the hand of the wicked. All right. Esau, Edom. Like I said, they're in that ruling. They're in that ruling class right now. This is their kingdom. All right. Right now, it's that what they say really goes. You can't really argue back against Esau when they pull your ass over. You just gotta do what's being told, unless are you gonna be killed right then and there. All right. But it says like I had just lost my spot because I wanted to be blue letter Bible, but it says the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. So Esau, Edom, they're in their ruling position right now. It says he covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? So these devils covering the faces of the judges thereof. Meaning a lot of prophets, and a lot of great men that were back in our history that were Jake. He covered their faces, to deceive, the many and the mass. All right. And you just had it with Russia or Putin. He just revealed those old paintings, and a lot of those old paintings, are in those old paintings. You will see so-called black people, in those paintings, and they were ruling. They had a time of rulership. All right, but these are the paintings that Esau tried to cover up. These are the faces that Esau tried to cover. All right, those great men, those prophets, even the Lord himself, he put, Caesar Borgia, painted his face as the Lord, painted him as the Lord, and deceives many with that, bro. If you look around now, more than half of the world believes in, that whole Caesar Borgia, JC image. All right. And so, and when you do talk against it, that you got people ready to to kill your ass about it. That's how bad Esau have deceived them. All right. But let me see if I can find that one scripture. Car. Yep, right here. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 4 and verse 4. It says, "In whom the God of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believeth not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Mashiach, who is the image of Yahweh, should shine unto them." So the God of this world, have blinded the minds of them which believe not. And who is the God of this world? Satan. All right, these devils, ESAU Edom. He has blinded their minds, which believe not, to believe in JC. All right, Caesar Borgia and all these other different, religions and philosophies. All right, it says, "Lest the light of the glorious gospel of Mashiach, who is the image of Yahweh, should shine unto them." Unless that light, unless this truth, is able to shine on them, or shine unto them. All right, because and that's how brothers got it. We that glorious, that light of this glorious gospel has shined unto us to understand the truth, to understand the mystery, that not everyone understands. And when we try to bring it out for people to understand, they mock, scoff, talk down on it, all different types of things, bro. So this that glorious, that light of this glorious gospel has shined upon, the men of the Lord, to be able to see through all the BS, So, amen. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying to the whole elect and the ones listening in. I just want to get into a short, quick lesson on that. Just back to the basics, letting you know who ESAU Edom is himself. All right. And who the devil is, bro. So Lord willing, this lesson was edifying, like I had said. I want to give once again double honor to elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the whole elect. We give all praises, glory, and honor to